Welcome to angelkaytv.
Hi family, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Angel and this is Angel K TV. Now today we're going to be talking about what is the associative property. Now we've done something similar actually, but I think it was with commutative property. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the associative property, and they're kind of similar, just a little bit. They're kind of similar. But basically, what is an associative property? Now, changing the grouping doesn't change the answer. That is low key what it is. It means whatever you do, if you change the grouping, sorry, if you change the grouping, it doesn't change the answer. We've done something similar. I think it was the difference was that with commutative, I think it says changing the order, while with associative, it says changing the grouping. Okay, so commutative, I think it was changing the order does not change the answer, while associative, it's changing the grouping, doesn't change the answer. So, yeah, like I said, a bit of similarity, but let's just jump right into number one. And just like a commutative property, it only works on addition and multiplication, no subtraction, and no division. As you can see, it says for addition, it says bracket a plus b, cover the bracket, plus c is equals to a plus b, bracket b plus c, cover the bracket. So as you can see, it's kind of confusing, but just like commutative property, what they're trying to tell us is that no matter the way you group it, or changing the grouping, it still won't change the answer. So basically what they're trying to say is whatever answer you get, even if you change the grouping, it's still going to be the same. Okay? So grouping of addings doesn't change the sum. Exactly what I just said. The grouping of the addings, which basically means addition, doesn't change the sum, which basically is something you get, or the answer you get for doing addition. So the sum. For number one, it says 27 plus 8 plus 12. Okay, so now let's do it this way. 27 is A plus 8. 8 is B. Okay, so we're going to take these two first. So that means we're going to take 27 plus 8. So A plus B. So 27 plus 8 will give us 35. Now we'll bring down our addition and we'll bring down our 12. So now, as you can see, what's left is the answer we got from doing A plus B. The answer we got from doing A plus B, so that's 35. We're going to add it with C. We're going to add it with 12. So 35 plus 12 will give us 47. And that is our answer. But let's do it the other way around, okay? Let's do it we're going to take B plus C first, and let's see if it's going to give us the same answer. So what I mean by this is, instead of the 27 and the 8 going first, the 8 and the 12 is going to go, okay? So B plus C is going to go. So 8 plus 12 will give us 20. So as you can see, there's kind of a bit of difference, because doing 27 plus 8, it gave us 35. Obviously, it's addition, okay? Because the 8 plus 12 is obviously going to give us a different answer than it gave us with 27. So yeah, 8 plus 12 is 20. So now we'll bring down our 27. So what is left is 27 plus 20. And despite the fact that it did low-key give us a different answer, which again is normal because it's addition and these numbers are completely different, regardless of the fact that we did 8 plus 12 and here we did 27 plus 12, it still gave us 47. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Let's move on to multiplication, because remember, like I said, this only works with addition and multiplication. And of course, we're going to talk about multiplication in this video as well. So for number two, which is multiplication, it's technically number two. So for number two, which is multiplication, we're going to do A times B times C equals to A times B times C. So grouping of factors doesn't change the product. So product is basically the answer you would get if you did multiplication, okay? That's basically what a product means. So for number two, we have 9 times 2 times 5. So let's do A times B first. So 9 times 2 first. 9 times 2 will give us 18. Now we bring down the 5 and our multiplication, of course. So what is left is 18 times 5, which will give us 90. It's pretty easy, right? Pretty simple. Now let's just move on to B times C. Okay, so that's basically 2 times 5 this time. So 2 times 5 gave us 10. And now we have 9. We'll bring down our 9. So we have 9 times 10, which gave us, as you can see, the same answer, 90. So let's do 9 times 11. Or maybe we'll do 9 times 1 times 11. Yeah, I think that would be easier to understand because I'm trying to explain more. So 9 times 1 is what we're going to take first because it's basically A times B, right? So 9 times 1 is going to give us 9. But if we do 1 times 11, so that same 1 but times 11, as you can see, is going to give us 11. So a different answer because 1 but basically because, as you can see here, 2 times 5 it gave us 10. 9 times 2 it gave us 18. The same 2, but we're multiplying it by different numbers, so that is why we got different answers here. Okay, don't get it confused. We didn't get a different answer on the last part, but we got different answers here. We got a 10 and an 18, but that same 18 times 5 gave us 90. 9 times 10 also happened to give us 90. So that is basically what an associative property is. All right, family. So as you can see, you have a classwork. I don't know why I'm going this way, but but you have a classwork on associative property, but specifically of addition. Okay, we're being more specific. You're also going to have one on multiplication as well. So remember, changing the grouping of addends doesn't change the sum. So A plus B plus C is the same thing as A plus B plus C. I mean, literally. But we have a classwork here. Forget about the fact that I wrote example. But we have 19 plus 17 plus 3. You guys already know what to do here, right? We're going to take what first? These two first. 19 plus 17 first. And then once we're done with that, then we'll take 17 plus 3 first. And then whatever answer you get, because remember, you have to solve it twice. You're going to do 19 plus 17, get your answer, bring down 3, get your other answer, then do it here, 17 plus 3 this time, get your answer, then bring down the 19, then add it with whatever answer you got doing 17 times 3, get your other answer, because remember, changing of the grouping doesn't change the answer. And for multiplication as well, we have one on multiplication, and changing of the grouping of factors doesn't change the product. Okay, so A times B times C is equals to A times B times C. You guys get the point already? So this time we have 14 times 2 times 5. Again, you guys know how to do it. Basically, we're trying to see if they're actually, like, if it's actually true that changing of grouping doesn't change the answer. We're trying to see if it's actually true. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, remember, 14 and 2 first, A times B. So 14 times 2 first, and then whatever answer you get after solving everything, you're going to do the same with 2 times 5. But don't forget that once you're done with getting the answer of the first one, you still have to bring down the remaining. Okay, so you still have to bring down this 5, for example. So if you're done with 14 times 2, if you're done with whatever answer it gives you, don't forget to bring down the 5 and work with the answer. So this times 5. Okay, so whatever answer gives you times 5, and then you get your actual answer. Okay, don't forget that method. If you guys are more confused, remember, you can go back to the video, or basically to the topic. Yeah, you can rewind the video basically that we just finished talking about and the examples I gave. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to smash that like button, smash the subscription button as well. Do not forget to leave the notification buttons on so you know when I post new videos. Many kisses and virtual hugs. I love you, family. Don't forget to stay safe. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention this might be a topic that you guys have already covered. So, this is definitely a little bit of refresh your memory kind of situation. Completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, family.